Hey y'all, so I was editing the video that you're actually about to watch, all right? So I was literally drug out of bed this morning to do this message. It seems very serious when I record it. So, my divine feminines, I have been connecting with you guys for a straight week and a half, like very intensely. And so I was drug out of bed to do this message this morning. It was like, do the message, do the message, do the message. So I hope that this finds the person that actually needs to see this message. And I hope that it gives you a sense of clarity. My hands are shaking. My stomach was in knots while recording. So again, I hope that this finds you, whoever needs to hear it, and gives you a little bit of comfort. All right. So without further ado, let's begin. I literally just shuffled once and I already have the Empress underneath. So I have this massive urgency of getting out here and doing a reading this morning. So whoever needs, I've literally been yelled at this morning, like, get up, get up, get up and do a reading, all right? So there's a sense of urgency that maybe you guys need to know right now. So I'm putting out this video for whoever needs to hear it. I hope that you find this message, okay? So without further ado, welcome to the channel, guys. I am Blue Moon Intuition. Welcome, welcome. And I want to get into this real good. Okay, so we got the Empress already coming out. So I want to see what is going on with the Empress this morning. Why do we need to see this message right now? Why do we need to see this message for the Empress? We already got movement going on. All right, so you're moving towards a King of Wands. A possible King of Wands could be coming in, okay? So I feel like this is probably somebody, this feminine energy, is this, let me see what this is. This is moving towards your passion. You guys are like, I feel like with the Empress, you guys have been constantly, we've been doing, a lot of my readings have been mostly about self-love, so you guys have been straight leveling up. I've been connecting with a lot of Empresses lately, especially the last week or week and a half or so, and you guys have really just done a lot of healing work. And so I feel like, you know, in the divine connection, when the feminine does the healing work, the masculine also feels it too, right? Because you're energetically intertwined, right? All right, so let me see. With the King of Wands, you guys are definitely moving towards making a stance for what it is. You guys are not wanting anything that you're not passionately aligned with. Let me see what else we have for the feminine. Yeah. You guys have like, okay, so beforehand you guys were just relying on your, you weren't listening to your intuition is what I want to say. My Empress says you were not listening to your intuition beforehand. So now you're really making a move to, you know what, I'm going to listen to my intuition regardless if this is my divine counterpart or if this is actually just a new person coming in. I feel like you guys have put a lot of introspect inside, done a lot of the inner work recently, and you're starting to realize that your intuition, like you're starting to connect, for some of you, you're starting to connect more to your guides. So that's really being highlighted for the Empresses here. Let me see what else we have for you guys. Okay. Yeah, I feel, okay, so what's happened is the divine masculine in the past hasn't been able to make solid offers. And so now it's kind of like the Empress is, you guys are making a solid offer to yourself, right? So that's why you guys are leveling up, is that you guys, so the divine masculine was not able to give you the stability, the offer that you wanted in the past, all right? So with the Six of Cups coming out right after, it is about the soulmate connection. It is about the past and not being able, for them not to be able to give you what it is that they wanted. Why weren't they able to give you this offer in the past, what we're talking about here? Why weren't they able to do that? Okay, so they were in and out, right? So they were in and out, but it was, they're going through a tower moment. They getting their karma. I did a reading about this the other day. Yeah, here we go. We got the Ten of Cups. We got the divine connection here. I think that this person, you know, they were in and out and they're done with that. Yeah, well, they're wanting to come back in for a new beginning, guys. I do feel like there were several people. Some of y'all could be married or in a relationship, could be a Libra for some of you guys. But they were in and out, and I think that they're starting to, with this tower moment, I feel like it's really being highlighted, you know, this is my person. Like, I cannot continue to have this behavior, especially if I want to connect with my Empress. Again, you guys are leveling up, and I feel like maybe beforehand, they were just not ready for an actual relationship, okay? So let's dive into where the divine masculine is at. Where's the divine masculine currently? Okay. So okay, so we could be dealing with a Leo, but I feel like with the Strength reverse, this is somebody that's not, you know, giving into their full power. Yeah, we've got the Hangman next. They're not giving into their full power like they were doing this, you know, third party toxic crap. that this is why the Empress probably dipped out. Maybe you guys, if they weren't giving to you guys completely in this connection, that's why the Empress checked out. Bye, right? So again, you guys have leveled up in knowing that in order to get your 10 of Cups, whether it's going to be your divine counterpart or somebody else, I think some of you are kind of like, look, if my masculine's not going to step up, then I'm going to find somebody that will. All right? So that's kind of, let's see what else we have going on. What else is she going to say? Yep. You guys are putting your foot down. My feminines, you guys have leveled up so bad. You guys have gone through the ringer with this person. If not just this person, I feel like multiple people. Maybe you guys have tried to date other people in between the time that you have been connected with this person, and you haven't found fulfillment either. Neither one of you have found fulfillment in other connections. All right, so let me see where this is going for the both of you. Feminines, you guys have straight leveled up. The masculine's like, I'm afraid you're going to leave, so I'm going to reach out. Five of Swords. Okay, so the feminines, you guys are looking for justice. You guys are looking for balance. You guys are, you know, with the, I've gotten this twice now. You guys are going to be, you know, on your guard because you remember what they did to you. You remember what they said and what they did. But, okay, so what action does in order for this to move forward, what needs to happen with the feminine? What does she need to do? Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Look at that. All right, so I feel like right now, yeah, that's what I was thinking. You guys still need to make, okay, so a lot of you could have been dealing with like codependency, okay? Not issues. They're just things that need to be healed from like childhood. Like maybe you guys grew up with families that were like, you know, in order to make a lot of money, you have to constantly be working, or there's just something about finances here that's being highlighted for the feminine that with all these pentacles coming out that I just drew, it's about, you guys need to stand on your own 2 feet. Again, this is, well, you know, when your finances are looking good, your self-confidence is raised up. And so I feel like there's something about the feminines that really needs to be highlighted with finances. Maybe you guys are still worried about finances. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, you guys, there's something about y'all's finances that are really being highlighted here. And I feel like right now, yeah, you want this masculine to come back around. I do see that. But again, it's really highlighting that balance needs to be, this really wants to keep popping out, the Justice. The balance really needs to be restored when it comes to your finances. I feel like that's why you guys haven't come together in union, because they don't want you, if you guys have a tendency to be overgivers or codependent in any way, they don't want you to be dependent on this twin. Like if they come back in, they don't want you to, you know, a lot of times some people can get in a relationship drawn to you. Yep. A lot of people can get into relationships and then rely maybe codependency. And so I feel like right now a lot of this is about teaching the feminine, and the feminine has gone through a lot of self-healing and self-worth just to know to stand on your own 2 feet and not be codependent. So I feel like this is really saying that you guys are straight conquering that. All right, the masculine, I want to get some more for him again because I don't want to leave y'all high and dry. Let's fear. The masculine's afraid. What are they afraid of? Oh, okay, so they're afraid forgiveness is coming out next. They're afraid when they reach out to you that you're going to be denied. I feel like maybe you guys have been in this Queen of Swords energy quite a bit with them. And so they're afraid if they come forward, like you're not actually going to forgive them. Like they still have this connection with you, but they're afraid that if they reach out, they're like, what is she going to say? Like, what is my feminine, my Empress going to say to me if am I going to be shut down? I feel like this is one of those instances where like, you know, they're not reaching out because they're afraid of what you're actually going to say. But they want to spend time together, all right? Some of you, they could be going through divorce, like I was saying earlier. Some of you, they could be at a distance, but I do feel like they are coming in, all right? So let me see what they would say to you, and then we'll wrap this up. What would they say to you? What would the masculine say right now? What would the masculine say? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Oh. Y'all, they start up like they're making massive moves, and you know they're ready to make moves towards you. They're gonna be sending that text, reaching out in some way. So many things remind me of you. All right, and so what would the feminine say to the masculine? What would the feminine say to the masculine? The timing just wasn't right for us, and I wish I could share my good news with you. So yeah, I feel like with the good news, I regret lying to you. I feel like that's the masculine here. With the good news coming out, again, I feel like a lot of you are leveling up with your finances. Again, you guys are healing that codependency for whoever that resonates for. All right, so let me get some oracle real quick. One oracle. What do we need to see? For those watching? Deception and envy. All right, guys, that's about forgiveness. I think that this is a part where it's like, you got to learn to forgive in order to move on, leave the past in the past, especially with this kind of connection. Otherwise, it's really not going to go anywhere. So I think a lot of healing needs to be amplified. All right. So I hope this resonated for whoever it was for, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.